2023 Calypso 35 that is for sale. I'm going to walk you through the boat, but first back here, let's start at the aft of the boat. Powering this boat, we have triple Mercury 350 Verados. They're in the black Mercury. It has joystick piloting, autopilot, your skyhook. That is all standard and featured on this boat. As you see on the platform here, we have a few different options as far as 2 speakers. This boat does have premium sound. We do have our transom shower nozzle in the back here, along with a stereo remote control. As we walk onto the boat, we have our nice little gate here that locks. In the cockpit area, we have a full fold-out seating in this area. It's very universal, so you can make it how you're using the boat. So this aft bench will flip out like so. And also to highlight the interior right now, this is full oyster colored. So the base and the insert and the vinyl is oyster color, and it has a black accent. So you see the black and the welt cord, along with the Chris-Craft logos are black as well. Over here on the port side, we have another stereo remote for your music. We have another USB charger here. This lounge seat actually has multiple different functions. So underneath, you'll actually find a really big storage area to store power cords like we have right here, several other items as you choose. When we close it, we actually have a back one position to lounge a little bit, or a full back here, because when we pull out all the seats in the aft area here, we have a table that turns into a big entertaining spot. Pair that with automatic sure shade, you have a nice covered area for entertaining for the rest of the day. As we go here, we have our genset control. So this boat has a generator. It's a 7.5 kilowatt Westerbeek that powers the boat. Those are the controls from here. That tank is actually tied to the main fuel tank, so you do not have to worry about a separate diesel tank or a separate gas tank for the generator. So that's an all-in-one, makes it very, very easy and something less to not worry about. As we make over here on the starboard side, this is the boarding door, so we can open and close this, easier to get on and off the dock. We do have a swim ladder that is stowed underneath. You could throw it over. We have 2 points of access to get on the boat. One would be on the starboard aft portion of the swim platform. That's a pull-out ladder, and then right here by the dive door. As we move forward a little bit, your galley station. So we have a nice soft track SeaDek matting up top to hold things, as well as if we open this, we have a wet area and then also a sink. So really good for entertaining. And also when we go below, we have a nice refrigerator. We have some more storage, and then also a trash can area. Here's another angle of the cockpit we're in right now on our Calypso 35. Back here at the port side aft area, we do have a live well with the buttons for the pumps. Fold out seating again, so I'll show you guys that. Very, very easy, and also this backrest stays up to give me support in my mid-back too. So it's really nice and comfortable, really good for entertaining. This is the area where we're gonna put the teak table. It's a nice big table that goes in this area. As we make our way over again to the galley station, like I showed this before, our battery switches are located right here along with our key ignition. So at Chris-Craft, we try to make everything very, very simple and easy for our customers. So when you board the boat right here, your battery switches are right here, and they're actually power actuated. So Daniel, if you want to come closer, I can actually turn on and off by just pressing a button and then flipping the switch too, and then our keys are located here as well. This is where we stowed our raw water hose. We also do have a magnet for our boarding door as well. But as we make our way forward, our hardtop here, we have a skylight window, which is really nice. We have accent lighting throughout the entire boat, so you can have the color of the rainbow with our Lumishore package on this boat too, which is really nice. This boat does come with a mid-drop curtain enclosure, so what that means is that this track right here houses a nice isinglass and a canvas material enclosed area that will make this very, very comfortable and climate controlled. So on a hot summer day here in Florida, we can have our 18,000 BTU unit air conditioning system running through the entire boat here in the cockpit area, the head and the mid berth. or we can have, it's a reverse cycle. So if you're up in the northern states and it's cold, we can have heat as well. You can see the two air conditioning heat units right here, controls for that. We do have some storage that's really nice underneath both seats. As we make our way over here on the port side, you'll see this is the passenger side area, and then our head is located down here below. And this is the electric Tecma head, as we have separate holding tank and also overboard discharge of the macerator as well. I'll save the dash for the last portion, but as we make our way over here to the starboard area, this is our little mid-cabin area. So really nice for actually lounging out. There's an insert that goes down to make that a full-sized area to sleep and lay down. We do have some storage areas and cabinets in here, as well as another air conditioning control. There's some lights, charging areas, and it's really nice and comfortable, especially on a hot day if you want to get out of the sun. We do have our electronic actuated windshield here that fully encloses the entire area. Like I said, with the mid-drop curtain enclosure, if we want to, we can close the entire area with this slide out here that when this window comes down. It's very comfortable, you stay very dry, and you have great visibility no matter what on this boat when you're up and running. As we make our way to the bow here, we do have a control for a bow table. So underneath on the floor, just looks like any other floor. But as we go up here, this will raise up and it'll actually go one level right here, and we do have a bow filler cushion to make this a full sun pad area, or it goes all the way on the top. You can take the carpet off if you'd like to, or keep it on, and it has a really, really nice table area for entertaining. So 2 points of entertainment up here in the bow, also as the cockpit area too. So as we make our way up here in the bow too, we do have some more USB charging areas along with another stereo head unit. So there's 3, make that 4 actually, with the one control in the Garmin screens at the dash. Again, you'll see the accents and the upholstery colors here with the full oyster interior with our black accents, and then also the black stitching as well. This boat is a Heritage Trim Edition, which means the platform, the swim platform, the covering boards that run along the top deck of the boat, and the anchor locker and foredeck are all real teak. That's our signature. The seagrasses are boucle colored, which is our snapping carpet, so it pairs really well, very well together all around. You can't really beat any kind of look of a Calypso 35. On a boat this size, storage is something that we always talk about. So I want to highlight over here on the port side and the bow area, we actually have 3 spots for good sized fenders for you. So we'll show that here really quick. Also, we have a few bungee areas to hold some lines, life jackets, really good area to hold just any kind of boating accessory that you have. All of our interior of our storage areas are all finished gel coat, so there's no carpet anywhere. They all have drains in them, so you never have to worry about the water staying in that vicinity. This boat does have a windlass on it, so your line and chain are actually located under here in this compartment if you needed to get to it. But to operate, we actually have our anchor locker here, and we do have a remote control located up here at the front with our safety lanyard as well. We also can control it at the helm as well. So one thing too is we do have a wash down in this area as well, so you can hose down your anchor if you are in the salt. If you are in the saltwater, this boat has primarily been in the freshwater area. It has 59 hours on all the motors. It's very, very nice and clean, as you can see. But as we make our way to the dash here, I'll show you some more features on this Calypso 35. So here at the dash, a couple upgraded options are the twin Garmin 16 inches. The standard would be 12 inches. This is the upgraded version. Fills in the dash really nicely. We have all of our heart switches here underneath. This is our main head unit for our Fusion stereo. The stereo is all JL audio. We do have a subwoofer as well over here in the cockpit area. Our compass, our full tilt steering wheel, our VHF radio. We do have trim tabs on this boat. You'll see some of these stainless vents here, and that is our air conditioning units that are pumping through this entire cockpit area. So that's a big highlight. So a boat this size, it has 3 air conditioning units, and it really gets nice and cool here and comfortable. As we make here to the screen, so we have electronic switching throughout our dash. So this is the main home screen of the Calypso 35. You can pick and choose what you'd like to see on the screens. We do have our nav charts, of course. We do have different switching options, so we can go through pretty much everything. But if I want to do a lot of our electronic switching, I have all of the functions of the boat right here at my fingertips. So it's very easy to use. Very intuitive for customers and simple to use. You'll see that we have our controls over here on the side arm of the station, along with our joystick piloting. So like I mentioned before, we have our skyhook, auto heading, and our autopilot all included on this boat right here. Very easy and accessible to get to. We also do have our another storage area, which is located right under here with some more charging ports. So can't have enough of that on the boat. So just a reminder, this boat is a 2023 Calypso 35 that is a factory certified demo. It comes with the full factory warranty from Chris-Craft, and it has 59 hours